Go and get the key, David. Hush now, John Willie. Answer the gate. We'll put the dog in the woodshed. And hurry! Put it down.
Aye! Good day, Mr. Potter.
What's this, then? What are you doing here?
I work here?
Since when?
Oh, weeks now.
Weeks?
Aye, weeks.
Good day, Miss Peamarsh.
I wasn't expecting you today, Potter.
I had a little business to transact in the area, so I thought I'd just come and call on you, like. I see you've been taking on staff again. Very silly thing to do, Miss Peamarsh. Very silly thing to do indeed.
There'll be time enough to voice your own opinion, Potter, when I ask for it. Kindly follow me into the study. Get on with your work, David.
Aye, that's what I thought, no.
Shh. Sit there.
It's not much to ask now, miss, is it?
Damn you, Potter. Damn you!
Tut, tut. And you a parson's daughter.
I refuse. Do you hear me?
I wouldn't take that high-handed attitude if I was you, miss. After all, we've got on all right up till now.
No. This time you go too far.
You're being unreasonable, miss.
I've been thinking I might be paying too high a price for your silence, Potter.
Then you'd better think again. Why, only the other day I was casting my mind back to your father's funeral service. It's 10 years ago, you know. Did you know that? How the time flies. Mind you, that preacher's words stick in my mind just like it was yesterday. How did it go now? A man that did wrong to nobody and good to everybody. Very nicely phrased, I thought. Really moving. Man, it'd be a great shame to spoil that for the sake of £100.
I haven't got £100.
Oh, aye.
You know what my income is, Potter. God knows you should. You take 2/3 of it.
Ah, now, look, miss. Money's not just your cash in hand, like. It can lie in valuables that can be turned into cash. Take, for instance, them miniatures of yours, lying gathering dust in the drawing room. You'd be doing the whole world a favour showing them the light of day. Let folks see them. Save you on the dusting and all. I'll bet you that 2 or 3 of them would fetch £100 or more. Well, you'd have a little bit left over for yourself. You could get yourself a little treat. You think about it, miss. Take your time. I wouldn't ask you at all if I wasn't a bit pushed, like. Just think of it as a bit of an investment.
With small return. So you're suggesting I sell my possessions now? Well, I won't do it, Potter. Once and for all, I will not do it. what you like, Potter. But remember this. If you've got a hold over me, well, I've got a hold over you, too. Blackmail, Potter, is a very serious offence. I only have to speak up once and you'd end up in prison where you belong. I'm quite serious. I'm capable now of letting justice run its course.
Never. Think of the family name. Why, your dear old dad would be turning in his grave.
Get out.
Aye, all right, I'm going. But I'll be back. Oh, and a kindly word of warning. Get them 2 orphans out of here. You can't risk having them nosing around now, can you?
Don't think much of him, wearing sissy jewellery.
David! Yeah, miss? Where have you been? Get down to the gate, let Mr. Potter out, and then lock it.
Yes, miss.
Lock it!
You better get yourself out of here, lad. Quick as you like. You don't know what you might be letting yourself in for. Walk on, boy.
What about me penny, mister? Me penny!
Oh, no. No, it wasn't about Snuffy. It was something else.
For heaven's sake, David, can't you stop that dog barking? Well, then just stand there, see to the dog, and do something. Dig the garden.
Yes, miss.
And take the child with you. The fresh air will do him good. Teach me to feel another's woe, to hide the faults I see. That mercy I must to others show. That mercy show to me. David! David! There's someone to see you!
Please, God, not the justice. I hope not, oh, John Willie. I hope not. Is it the justice, miss?
No, Davy. It's someone who seems to be a friend of yours.
Mr. Talbot.
Hello, lad. Miss P-Marsh tells me you found your dog.
Aye, we did.
I found something out about that dog I think you ought to know.
It's got nothing to do with you. My dog's my business, mister.
David, I get the impression Mr. Talbot's come here to help you.
Sorry, Mr. Talbot.
I think we better make sure it's the same dog. Where is he?
In the garden with our John Willie.
We'll go and fetch him.
Aye, that's him, all right. Snuffy, isn't it?
Rex.
Good boy, eh?
Well, Mr. Talbot, perhaps you'll be good enough to explain yourself now.
Aye, I will. Well, now, you know I said I'd pay you back for that favour you did me a few days ago? I didn't think I'd have the opportunity quite so soon. You said your dog had gone missing, you couldn't find him. Well, I was on my way up to the old drift. I'd moved into his old abode, you see. And I heard this dog barking, so I thought I'd check him out for you. It was a black and white sheepdog, might just have been yours, paying a visit to his old home. So I followed him. He came right back here. You know there's a hole in your wall, miss. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yes, we do know, don't we, David?
Oh, yes, miss.
Aye. Well, the dog made straight for the hole and started eating something. It turned out to be the stump end of what looked like a leg of mutton. You could still see the wool on it. It was all I could do not to snatch the meat off him. I was hungry enough, but I didn't want to be accused of sheep stealing, so I just let it lie. And set to see where that meat was coming from. Well, it was something to pass the time. I'm unemployed, you see, miss. In the end, this young lad comes along with some fresh meat, puts it in the hole, covers it over, and goes away again. So I followed him to a row of miners' cottages. Now, I wanted to know who that lad was, so I knocked on a door a bit further down, and a Mr. Cartwright answered.
The coxswains.
Aye, lad. So Mr. Cartwright told me. He also told me a very interesting rumour going about of a dog worrying sheep. Hard to pin down where it started, but I can guess. Then somebody told somebody who told somebody else. They haven't found that carcass yet, but they will, right beside that hole in the wall. Now, the animal couldn't have dragged it up there on its own, could it? Must have had help. From a hungry lad with a young brother to care for. When the search party reaches that spot, they'll find plenty of chewed-up bones, wool, skin. After all, what dog will bother burying bones when it's got fresh meat to think about?
They'll shoot him. And I'll be put in prison for years and years. I'll kill them coxswains.
I think Mr. Talbot has a plan, David.
Well, yes, miss, I have. I think the lad here and myself should lie in wait for the coxswain lad, nab him red-handed, then bring him up here. And, well, if I was you, miss, I'd send for the boy's father. He must be behind it all, stands to reason. The lad could never have worked this out for himself.
Ought we to send for the justices, do you think?
Well, you know what that would mean, miss.
Yes. We must be merciful if we hope for mercy.
Yes, miss, a parson. That's the very man you should face them with. Somebody in authority, but...
With a forgiving nature.
Exactly.
We've got to get him first.
Yes. Well, no time like the present.
Are you right, lad?
Aye.
Come on, John Willie. You better have something to eat. It might be a long watch.
She's all right, that young lady.
Oh.
Miss Peamarsh.
Oh, aye. Aye, she is. Come on, Snuffy.
What did you ever do to the coxswains, lad, to make them hate you so much?
Not that I can think of. Me dad had a fight with Mr. Coxswain once,
All right.
when they were tormenting our John Willie. It was always the same, though. Even before that. Some people are just like that.
You're right there, lad. Hey. Now, go quiet, hey. Now. Grab him, Davy. Now. Come on.
I got him.
Come
Got him
on.
now.
Come on, lad.
Get off it! Get off it! Leave off
You
it!
be quiet, lad.
Ah!
We'll see what the law has to say about you, sheep stealing.
Let go!
Well, here's your sheep stealer.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Note! I'm saying note!
We'll soon see about that. David, you know what to do.
Right, miss.
And you can wait inside where we can keep an eye on you.
Get off it!
Bad business.
Mr. Talbot and Miss Peamarsh thought it was best not to tell the justices. Leastways, not yet.
Oh dear, what would Christ have done?
Well, whatever it is, we'd better be quick about it, sir.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. Coxon. I'm sure your son did not accomplish this feat on his own. Now, are you going to accompany me? Or have I to go to the justice and get him to visit you?
It's lies, all lies.
How can you deny it, man? We caught him red-handed.
Dad, go on, say something. Tell him what for.
It doesn't prove that I was involved.
Dad.
Such unfatherly lack of concern does not become you, Coxon.
He'd never have thought this thing up on his own. He's not got the brains for it.
That's right. I haven't, Mr. Talbot, honest.
Of course he hasn't. You've only to look at him.
No, it was me daddy's what did the thinking.
Shut up, Fred.
Ah, so you admit it was a thought-out plan?
You're stupid. You're worse than he is. No, he didn't. Nor did I. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Fred stole a sheep and carried it all the way from Farmer Millbanks on his own,
Yes. No.
Strong lad, eh, Parson?
Must be.
You're trying to get us all tied up in knots. That's what you're doing. Well, it's not a court of law. You have no right to cross-examine us.
Would you prefer a court of law, Coxon?
I didn't say that. You've got us so I don't know which way I'm pointing. You lousy stinking twisters.
We'll have no more of that. Matthew Coxon, you are guilty of stealing a sheep. But in my opinion, your guilt is trebled by using the animal to incriminate an innocent person, knowing full well what the penalty of that act would be. And you do know, don't you, Coxon? You know the penalty for sheep stealing. Imprisonment, long imprisonment, death for the dog, and not so long ago it would have meant hanging for the boy too. Oh, yes, you knew all right. But yet you could harbour so much spite that you laid this terrible plan against him with the sole aim of bringing him to grief. We've had enough talk. Either own up to the crime, Coxon, and sign a paper to that effect, or you'll be taken into custody first thing in the morning.
Go on, Dad. Tell him. You'll have to.
Shut up, you. Haven't you done enough damage for the day? All right. But I didn't kill it, and I didn't steal it. I found it. It was mauled, rotten.
No, Coxon. The bits of meat I saw were fresh.
Well, now, rotten or fresh, you admit to cutting the animal up with the intent, as Miss Peamarsh has stated, of putting the blame onto this boy, knowing the terrible result which would follow. I may as well say now that you would have great difficulty, Coxon, in proving that the animal was rotten when you found it. Farmer Millbank is not the man to leave a rotten carcass around, is he? And it was his sheep, wasn't it? Well, so far, so good. All that remains is to decide what action should be taken against you. In all fairness, I think that should be the decision of one person, David here. Miss Peamarsh, would you agree?
I would.
What shall we do? Shall we call in the justices, or shall we be merciful?
It'll be like Miss Peamarsh said. Only I'd like something added to the paper. That if he harms me or mine any more, then the whole business of the sheep will be brought out into the open.
Excellent.
Do what you like.
The above to hold true, with the sole proviso that should Matthew Coxon or any member of his family seek in any manner and at any time from this date to injure the material or spiritual welfare of the aforesaid David Halliday or any member of his family, the contents herein will be disclosed to the authorities so that justice may be allowed to run its course. Your mark, Coxon. Place it next to your name, there. And now you, Fred.
He doesn't need to sign anything.
Oh, but he does. He was a more than willing party to this whole affair. Put your cross there, boy. Now for the witnesses. Mr. Talbot, what is your Christian name?
Peter, but I can write my own signature, sir.
Oh, can you? That's very good. And can you read, too?
Yes, I can read too.
Good. And now you, Miss Pimarsh. Thank you. I shall make 3 copies of this paper, Coxon, and I shall insist on your signature on each one of them. I shall then give one to the boy here, one will be in Miss Pimarsh's keeping, and one I shall keep myself. I'm just telling you this, Coxon, in case you might be entertaining the idea of stealing this document to destroy it. Now, if you'll take my advice, you'll leave as quickly as possible. And remember what the boy here said. Should you in any way try to harm him or his, you will suffer the consequences. Go on, then. Get out! Come on.
And good riddance.
You're very lucky, David. Things could so easily have been different, with quite tragic consequences for you.
I know, sir. And there would have been but for Mr. Talbot.
Yes. Well, good night, Miss Pimarsh.
Good night, Parson Murray, and thank you.
So nice to be here after all this time. Yes, well, good night, Mr. Talbot.
Good night, sir.
I was most interested to hear that you can read and write.
Were you, sir?
Yes. Yes, I was. Well, God moves in a mysterious way. Good night's work, I think. Goodbye, then.
Good night, sir. And thank you.
I'll see you out, Parson.
No. Can I read and write? Some of them clerics don't hold with the ordinary work and man learning, you know that? They think education's only for their own sort. The rich and privileged few.
Parson Murray's all right. He's been quite nice, really.
Yeah.
Well, it's a relief to know that everything's all right now, isn't it?
Yes, miss. I'm still a bit shaky, though.
Of course you are. But you'll feel better tomorrow. Why not take the afternoon off? And you can visit the Cartwrights. They'll be glad to see you. They must have been worried about you.
Is everything really all right, miss?
Yes, of course it is, David.
You'll have no more trouble from that quarter, lad. Them coxswains have had a lesson they won't forget in a hurry.
Aye. Come on then, John Willie.
I'd better be off and all. I've got to put my house in order before I can turn in.
Good night, David. Good night, John Willie.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, good night, miss.
You won't refuse a little bread and cheese to take with you, Mr. Talbot?
And the Samaritan said, take good care of him, and whatsoever thou spendeth more, when I come again, I will repay thee. You are the Samaritan, ma'am, but I'm the man in debt. Perhaps one day I'll be able to pay you back, same as I did Davy.
Mr. Talbot, I'm glad to hear you know your Bible.
Good night, miss.
Good night.
Go and get him. Go on. What is it? Oh. I've seen that brooch before. It's It's in the portrait. Cover it up. Come on. Come on. Come on, Snuffy. Come on. Get in there. Don't let him out. Keep guard. We'll be back digging again. I'm going to have another look at that portrait. Aye! R-I-C-H-A-R-D P-E-E Richard Peamosh. Her brother.
David! What is it, David? What's the matter?
Nothing, miss.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what, miss?
As though you'd seen a ghost.
It's that dress, miss. Yes, that's what it is. I've never seen it before.
Really? My father was just the same. I used to wear a new dress all day, and he wouldn't notice it till tea time. Now, here's a parcel for Mr. Talbot.
Thank you, miss.
Where's John, Willie?
Oh, he's not coming, miss. He didn't feel very well.